Hello friends, you are watching This is Awesome Videos, and today we are going to solve some past year JEE problems of quadratic equation. Okay, so this is a very important chapter. Regularly, frequently, one or two questions are going to be asked in the JEE. So we are going to solve questions on that. So let's see this question. Let alpha and beta are the roots of equation x square minus 6x minus 2 is equal to 0. So alpha and beta are the roots of this equation. That means alpha and beta are going to satisfy this equation. Okay. So if an is equal to alpha raised to n minus beta raised to n for n greater than or equal to 1, then the value of 8n minus 2a8 upon 2a9 is equals to. So we have to find this value. This value, that means 8n minus 2a8 minus 2a9. Okay, that means if I put 10 here, then it comes out alpha raised to 10 minus beta raised to 10. If I put 8 here, it's alpha raised to 8 minus beta raised to 8. And if I put 9 here, it is alpha raised to 9 minus beta raised to 9. So I have to find out the thing that comes out alpha raised to 10, beta raised to 10, alpha raised to 9, beta raised to 9, and alpha raised to 8, beta raised to 8. Okay. So what's the question? X square minus 6x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now see, if I want alpha 10, x 9 and x raised to 8, then I just have to multiply here this equation by x raised to 8. Then what I get? I get x raised to 10 minus 6x raised to 9 minus 2x raised to 8 is equals to 0. Okay, that's true. I just multiply x raised to 8 both the side. Okay. Now they say that alpha and beta are the roots of this equation. That means this two, alpha and beta, must satisfy this equation. Okay, they are going to satisfy this equation. So if I put alpha here, then it is alpha raised to 10 minus 6 alpha raised to 9 minus 2 alpha raised to 8. And then if I put beta here, it is beta raised to 10 minus 6 beta raised to 9 minus 2 beta raised to 8 is equals to 0. Okay. Now what I am going to do, I am just going to subtract this two equation. So equation 1 minus equation 2, then I get alpha raised to 10 minus beta raised to 10. Okay, how I am going to decide that? Because here I have to find alpha raised to 10 minus beta raised to 10. Here alpha raised to 10 is given, beta raised to 10 is given, so I just subtract both. So I get alpha raised to 10 minus beta raised to 10. Okay, then minus 6 is common out, alpha raised to 9 minus beta raised to 9, that is also required, and minus 2 taken common out, then alpha raised to 8 minus beta raised to 8 is equals to 0. Okay, now what I have to find out? I have to find out this whole thing is a10, this whole thing is a9, and this whole thing is a8. Now what I have to find out? I have to find out a10 minus 2a8 upon 2a9. So I am just taking this right hand side, then it is 6a9, and that is 2 into 3a9. Okay, 3 into 2a9, and 2a9 goes in the denominator. So it is a10 minus 2a8 upon 2a9 is equals to 3. Okay, so very easy question. Okay, you don't have to need to remember any formulas, but you just need to know the basic concept. Okay, that is the roots. Now let's see one more example. This question is asked in JEE 2016. So what they say: the sum of all real values of x satisfying the equation x square minus 5x plus 5 raised to x square plus 4x minus 60 is equal to 1 is. Okay, so I have to find out this whole thing as 1. Now when this thing becomes 1, when any base raised to power is given, and when for any base, if power is 0, if we take power as a 0, then it automatically becomes 1. So if this x square minus 5x plus 5 whole raised to this is equal to 1, that means it must be x square minus 5x plus 5 whole raised to 0. Now this both are equals, a raised to x is equal to a raised to y. So we can compare this both, x square plus 4x minus 6t is equal to 0 when x is equal to y if a not equal to 1, 0 or minus 1. Why? Because if a is 1, then the power doesn't matter. If minus 1, then the even power get 1 and odd power gets minus 1, and if 0, that power again doesn't matter. So except of this 3, this is going to be equal. Now this is equals to 0. That means x square plus 4x minus 6 is equal to 0. That means x is equal to minus 10 or 6. Okay, I just solved it. So x is equal to minus 10 and 6. Now what about the base? Base can get 3 values of this. If base can get any of these 3 value, then it can become what? It can become 1. If base can be from 1, 0 or minus 1, the whole value can become 1. Okay, let's see this. And base x square minus 5x plus 5 is equal to 0 or 1 or minus 1. If it is 0, then we don't have any value of x which is integer, and thus it is not going to satisfy this equation. Okay, so it is not going to satisfy this equation, so we are not going to solve the equation. Now if x square minus 5x plus 5 is equal to 1, they can value, we have taken 0, now we are going to take 1, then we are going to take minus 1. If we take 1, and so this becomes x square minus x plus 4 is equal to 0, and that comes out x is equal to 4 and 1. Now see friends, if we are going to take x is equal to 4 and 1, this is going to satisfy this equation. Okay, this can satisfy this equation, because if we take x is equal to 1 here, this is going to satisfy, because 1 raised to something is also satisfying this equation. Okay, so this is true. And if we take x square minus 5x plus 5 is equal to minus 1, then what happens? Then it comes out as x is equal to 2 or 3, because it is x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0, so x is equal to 2 or 3. Here 2 is also satisfied, but 3 couldn't satisfy it. Ask me why. Why it is not going to satisfy? Tell me why. Because 2, here see that here we are going to say it is minus 1. X square minus 5x plus 5 is equal to minus 1. So if we put here in this equation, this whole thing is minus 1, and if we put here 3, then it is not going to satisfy this equation. So 3 cannot be considered. So we have 5 values of x: minus 10, 6, 4, 1 and 2. We have 5 values. Now what we need? We need to find out the sum of these values. So hence the solution are minus 10, 6, 4, 1, 2, and if we add them up, it comes out as 3. Understand? We find the solutions, and we have to also check it. We must have to check it whether it is satisfying this equation or not. If I put minus 10 here, okay, if I put minus 10 here, then it is satisfying the equation. If I put 6 here, then it does also satisfy this equation. But if I put 3 here, then it is not going to satisfy this equation. So I'm not going up to that. Okay, so this is the answer 3. Answer option number, which it is 1. Answer option number 1 is my right option. Okay, so these things are from the quadratic equation. I am going to post one more video on this topic. Then we move forward to the new chapter, that is integration or differentiation. I am going to post 2 or 3 videos on differentiation also. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. Keep watching friends, and if you don't understand anything, ask me in comments. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like this video, don't forget to share it and hit that subscribe button. Thank you.